recording.
Good evening, my name is the woman with no name, and I'm from Hertfordshire, and I do believe that that is the place where now intercourse is tax deductible. Hello, I'd like to start my performance with a poem called Hello, Would You Catch My Words? Hello, would you catch my words? Just for a moment, and in that moment I will find my sanity, as the words have locked me in the cell of my mind, and I cannot find the key in my moist forage, as my forage has been held closed to take in my words, but of late the key has been lost. The species of testosterone that have roamed on all fours in my mind, with its slimy paws, has thrown away the keys, have thrown away the words that I can call out to ask you, or perhaps you, for the keys that will live and will give me back my word. So please, young man, or you, young woman, will you just for a moment find my keys and hold on to the words? My words. I'll turn my back for a moment. But you see, my back is already burning, and it is willing me to submit to them, those that have taken my words, and I am now sprawled against the dead body of words that have piled up on the bonfire. Words that have been raped, not just from me, but from others, and thrown onto that wood pile. I crawl now towards the shadow of the bonfire, thinking only to be free from the sodomizing sun. As I crawl, my clothes are ripped from me by a man I know not his likeness, nor his disposition. All I can think of is that I want you, young man, or you, young woman, to hold on to my words until I can catch them and hang them on the ripening, fertile branches that I once had. But alas, now I have to crawl into the middle of the fire, and it is held by the bloodied words of other women. Can you see it, young child? Should I go there in the dark shadow of the fire? Will I find the fullness of my words there? Or just the young, dying fetus that once I grow? Thank you, young woman, for the words from my ancient words. You held them now, and I will take them back into my womb. For a moment, for just one sigh, I will feel a woman again. Don't let my words clot my mouth with the fetal blood of the lost child. I with no words cannot eat, because the words will fill my mouth, and I will not be able to digest any words that come from you or come from the good past that I once had. You, young man, the one that is smiling with your eyes, come over to me and I will give you one of my words. You can hold it but for just a moment, and maybe it will grow more words, and then maybe you can give them back to me, and the baby that I lost will become a child. When I'm happy, young man. Yes, when I have that smile that is on your face. I am bubbly inside, and although my mouth smells of wacky-backy words, yes, I hold my words with delight, and I smile, although they be perhaps a bit posh. Please Please, young man, I thank you. I will give away some of my words, but once, only once, when the child that was taken from my womb is this high. This is a completely different one. I'm in my 60s and I rather like it. And this is called I'm 60 and you know it. I'm 60 and bathe in Chardonnay and wear no knickers beyond Ladies' Day. I suck the sweetness from the postman's throat as he whispers, "Sign here, please." I lick my lips in front of the butcher's boy with whom he handles my lamb chops, his fingers slightly raised, and watch him add a bit of old crackling to butter the old man up. Oh, I bow reverently to the Queen and country, wearing my PVC, and sit chained to the man as we sweat out the penalty shootout. I do wheelies on my shopping trolley and let the supermarket boy tether me to his checkout. I pick and flick gum while the bank manager counts my gains and watch him press his armoured screen on his computer mummy. I watch until the booze and smoke tears wipe my candy floss smile, and then pull over the duvet over my head and dream of the bellboy in the lift. The next one is called My Lover, the Gnarled Tree. A lot of these, I must tell you, are about my life's experiences. I don't use words that are specific. I take nature, which I find very sensuous, and I see the images that we are presented with every day in nature, and I use it to describe the things that have happened to me. Maybe this is a cathartic reason. There is a cathartic reason for doing this, but this is what happens. I have no rhyme, no reason. Really why? Just words just come into my head. And this is called My Lover, the Gnarled Tree. I'm sitting here being held by the old gnarled tree. A wave of blood trickles slowly from my thigh. I have been pierced by the gnarled branch that once was full of liquid fruitfulness. The blood is dark, like the earth that had buried your sperm. Beside me lays the old man of the sea. He raises his head, and as he's sprawled across the wet, damp root, he says, "Give me a kiss." To which I answer, I would rather set a light to your dying root, old man. I watch his body rise and flail as the roots around him from the tree, moaning, take the old man into their seamless dark earth. And then the old man will be gone forever, because this is my time. Oh, old man, I will multiply your age with many raindrops before I sink with you into that dark, vacuous earth. Oh, but I will give the Mother Earth the sweet, succulent food from my mouth, and you will watch as you sink lower and lower into the earth. And then you will try to hold my mouth open, as if to try and capture the last remaining pieces of your youth. But the juice will make only your age more My hands will ravage the tribulations of my thighs, the old and the gnarled that have come upon me. But I will come to ride the earth as it rolls to cover me and you, and take you away from that other woman. And but the earth, the satanic earth that has sexed the volcanic part of me that I no longer wish for, will try to suck my breath from me, and it will try and suck the breath from you, I hope. As a seductive jaw body of Mother Earth gives ways to the heat of my Satanic womanhood, I walk in the fingers of its volcanic fire, because they will cleanse me. The river will rise up, and it will sway, and it will dip upon my body, and so the volcano will be put out. And you, old man of the sea, you will no longer see the volcanic spewing in the body of the river that we lay now beside us. Come, old man, just for once maybe I'll let you hold my body, and we will dance, but only until the swaying wings of the river that have held us, until they will gently push you first and then me into its bowels. Okay, change of atmosphere. I lost a very good friend now quite many months ago, and I wrote about her in a way that I saw her, and perhaps a lot of people did not see her. It's called I Lost My Friend Today. As a sensual word of the god thundered to the sunken eyes of my friend, she spat out, "Yes, please," and knelt to vomit her spurned goodies of words into the communion book, and which were found in the chieftain's dope-smelling tent that held a cross which she kissed instead of a man she still wished for. Has her eyes filled up with the blood of hypocritical promises that were given to her, her hands actually reached out and touched mine. She held the hands that had blooded hers because she had no one else. Because she was different, like me. She licked the holy blood from her fingers, and as she licked the last remaining yogurt from its pot with the words, "Oh, it's so delicious." Now I want to hold her hand as she sinks lower into the ground that her family have put her in. But of course, they will not put the sky blue flowers upon her grave. They will not call her and make her see the sky. But I will. She may be caught in a tunnel, but I will give her the green light that she often wanted to see when she saw that stranger in the street and she said, "Hello," and nobody answered. I will release her. I will put her soul into my mind so she will come again to my door, again, and say, "Yes, please." I wonder why, as I hold my penetrating sadness in my shaking hands and press the button and wait for her to turn the green light of my bell on, that train that holds her soul, will it travel into my open mouth of life? If it does not, I will never give back the soul that she has given me. Amanda, I may have forgotten how your mind cursed and fumed silently. But now I want to tell everybody, as your body crumbled and you always said, "It's okay," because I'm going to sweat. I'm going to sweat muscles and breathe for you because you are no longer here. I will take your sexual frustration and I will make the man that walked by feel it and feel regret. I cannot give you your courage now, but I know you had it. And my words will stumble when I ask, and I hear you at the door say, do you want coffee? No, I know you are not there, but I will still open the door and say, do you want coffee? We'll stop crying now.